Hello and welcome. Did you know that law is one of the evergreen courses and will always remain marketable in Kenya? Did you know that Bachelors of Law delivers practical and contextual legal education that prepares graduates not only for traditional careers in the legal profession, but also for a wide range of careers in government, business, and community organization as leaders, innovators, and also problem solvers? Did you know that you cannot practice law in Kenya unless you are registered with the Law Society of Kenya, LSK? Let me share with you a few insights into Diploma and Bachelors of Law course options and opportunities in Kenya. This information will be very useful to you as a parent, a teacher, or a student who would want to help someone, or rather is the one expected to make an informed choice. Whether you consider doing applications via the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, OOPS, or as a self-sponsored student to the accredited universities, this information will make your work pretty simple. In this video, I will be taking you through the following critical areas. Number 1. What Bachelor of Law and its specialties entail. Number 2. Career prospects for law graduates with a degree, certificate, or diploma. I will also share with you the approximate salary expectations for a law in Kenya. Number 3. We will be looking at the minimum entry requirements as set by the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, OOPS, as well as the registration requirements as set by the Law Society of Kenya. At number 4, we will consider the accredited universities and colleges that offer law, the duration, approximate costs for both self-sponsored students and government-sponsored students. And finally, at number 5, I will look at the essential skills and interests necessary for one to pursue law option. Welcome. So who am I? My name is Moses Otiende. I am a school leader, a teacher, a career advisor with experience spanning over 15 years in both the Kenya National Curriculum and the British International Curriculum. I am the director of Muslim Education Consultants, a career consultancy firm based in Kisumu that offers career guidance to both secondary school-going students and post-secondary students. This is to enable them to make an informed choice while selecting optional subjects in school or degree, diploma, or certificate programs after their secondary education. If you'd like to get updated on other possible career options in other courses, make sure you subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscription button below this video. Now let's begin by looking at what law and its specialties entail. Bachelors of Law program is aimed at producing competent lawyers of character, equipped for legal practice and other law-related careers. In Kenya, the LLB is a basic requirement to enter into legal practice. Law courses in Kenya universities, the program lasts for academic years on the minimum, and this comprises of 8 semesters. The LLB program therefore prepares graduates to address these challenges of their lifetime in a number of ways. Graduates are empowered to critically assess, interpret, and apply the law with historical, comparative, and jurisprudential background that is essential for a thorough and critical understanding of law and legal institutions. The Bachelor of Laws degree curriculum includes skills component, which teaches students generic practical skills such as problem solving, analysis, research, and practical legal skills such as legal writing, drafting, and argumentation. While law graduates are well suited for specific legal careers, studying a law degree does not limit you to roles specifically in this field. Other sectors you might consider as a law graduate include accountancy, banking, business, commerce, finance, government, HR and recruitment, journalism, marketing and PR, media, politics, publishing, teaching, the civil service, not-for-profit and NGOs, and think tanks and policy development. Now, after you qualify with the Bachelor of Laws degree, you must proceed to pursue a diploma in law This is to be done at the Kenya School of Law, a program known as an Advocates Training Program. The course takes 12 months, after which you undertake a 6-month compulsory internship called pupillage. And this you undertake in a registered law firm or the State Department of Law or the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. You can only be licensed to practice after meeting these postgraduate requirements. It's also important to note that legal professionals advise and represent individuals, businesses, and government agencies on legal issues and disputes. Typically, lawyers do the following. 1. Communicate with their clients, judge, and others involved in ongoing court cases. 2. Conduct research and analyze legal problems. 3. Interpret law. 4. Interpret rulings and regulations. 5. Prepare and file legal documents such as lawsuits, contracts, and appeals, among other duties. Now let's look at the entry requirements for bachelors of law. A degree in law is one of the best courses to pursue in Kenya. Several universities offer the course, but a few are accredited. The minimum entry requirements for entry into Bachelor of Law program are either a mean grade of C+ at KCSE or its equivalent, with at least a B plane in either Kiswahili or English, or at least 3 principal passes at the Kenya Advanced Certificate of Education examinations, or a degree from a recognized university, or a credit pass in a diploma in law examination from an accredited institution. Now let's consider diploma in law requirements. If you would like to take a diploma in law, here are the requirements and the colleges or universities accredited to offer a diploma in law in Kenya. Now, one needs to have a KCSE mean grade of C plane or its equivalent and a grade of C+ on the minimum in English or Kiswahili. Alternatively, one needs to have 1 principal pass at the Kenya Advanced Certificate of Education examinations. Now the following universities are accredited to offer diploma in law. 1. Kenya Institute of Management. 2. Kisii University School of Law. 3. The Mount Kenya School of Law. Keep in mind that persons that successfully pursue this course can be hired as legal writers, assistants, paralegals, and social workers. They may also form part of the workforce in licensed, where they will be providing assistance to lawyers and litigators in the course of their work. The Diploma in Law program takes 4 semesters in general and consists of 24 units and minimum. Now the program takes a minimum of 2 academic years and a maximum of 4 years. Each academic year has 2 semesters, which is usually 16 weeks. Now, available career options in Diploma in Law are legal writer, legal assistant, paralegal, social worker, solicitor assistant, arbitrator, legal, or court process server. Now let's consider some international universities that offers law as an online course. Perhaps you may have to look at international universities if you must take the course online. The universities includes UNICAF, that is UNICAF University. Number 2, University of Salford in the UK. Number 3, Essex University, also in the UK. Important to note, if you go the international way, be sure to research if the papers you get from these chosen universities are recognized by the Kenyan authorities. You don't want to waste your time and money doing an unaccredited law degree or diploma. Now, there are 2 regulatory bodies that govern legal education and practice in Kenya. These 2 bodies are the Council of Legal Education, CLE. Now, this council accredits and monitor colleges and universities offering legal education in Kenya. Now, the second body is the Law Society of Kenya, LSK. This is the professional trade union or welfare body for lawyers. It's advisable to join LSK once you get your papers. Now let's look at some of the accredited institutions offering bachelors of law in Kenya. These are the universities fully accredited to teach law in Kenya. They include number 1, Kenyatta University School of Law; 2, the Mount Kenya University School of Law; 3, Riara University School of Law; 4, Moi University School of Law; 5, African Nazarene University; 6, Chuka University; 7, Uma University; 8, Kisii University School of Law; 9, University of Embu School of Law; 10, Daystar University School of Law; 11, the University of Nairobi School of Law; 12, Egerton University School of Law; 13, Strathmore University School of Law; 14, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology JKUAT School of Law; and finally, the Catholic University School of Law. How much does it cost to study law in Kenya? Now, needless to say, it's important to plan your finances in advance to avoid the disappointment of dropping out of your law course due to lack of funds. Which brings me to the question I want to answer in this article: What is the cost of law degree in Kenya? And bear in mind that the cost of studying law differs from one school or law school to the other. The cost of studying law in Kenya is an average of Kenya shillings 65,000 per year for government-sponsored students, and an average of Kenya shillings 150,000 per year for self-sponsored students. This is the cost of law degree in Kenya, which is slightly high compared to the cost of diploma in law. Now here's the total fees charged in the Kenya School of Law for 2 years. The first year is approximately Kenya shillings 133,000, and second year approximately Kenya shillings 107,000. Now let's finalize this by looking at skills and interests necessary for lawyers. Now, one of the most important skills that lawyers need to have, number 1, is good communication skills. Lawyers must be orally articulate, have good written communication, and also be good listeners. In order to argue convincingly in the courtroom or before judges and juries, good public speaking skills are essential. At number 2, lawyers need to have good judgment. The ability to draw reasonable, logical conclusions or assumptions from limited information is essential as a good lawyer. And the third skill for lawyers is analytical skills. Now, both the study and practice of law involve absorbing large quantities of information, then having to distill it into something manageable and logical. At number 4, an essential skill for lawyers is research skills. Similarly, being able to research quickly and effectively is essential to understand your clients, their needs, and preparing legal strategies. Now, the fifth skill essential for lawyers is people skills. Law is not an abstract practice. Irrelevant of how someone does academically, at the end of the day, lawyers work with people, on behalf of people, and the decisions that they made affect people's lives. And finally, another essential skill would be creativity. The very top lawyers are not only logical and analytical, but they display a great deal of creativity in their problem solving. The best solution is not always the most obvious, and in order to outmaneuver your challenger, it is often necessary to think outside the box. So these are some of the skills that are very essential for one to pursue law in Kenya. Now, you need to subscribe to this channel if you feel you still want to get more of such videos, just to make sure that you get more information anytime